First, there was television. Next came colour. The sound was tweaked, but that was just the beginning. Get ready for the digital revolution and the experience of high-definition television on 10. Widescreen, incredible picture quality, surround sound, and features like you've never seen before. Check out our new website and see your retailer for more information. 10 Digital. The future is here.
Samsung introduces The World as You Make It, where our digital technology has one job: to make life more fun. We want to thrill you, connect you, charm you, satisfy you, and delight you. Open up the door to Samsung Digital. Samsung Digital. Everyone's invited.
On Channel V.
When I grow up, I want to live in a big house. I'm going to have lots of pretty clothes and a warm bed. And all my friends will come and visit.
Every child has a dream, but sometimes dreams don't come true. That's when the Salvos come. We help homeless kids get back on track.
Now, the history books say that the first artificial object launched into space by the human race was the Sputnik satellite. Sputnik was launched by the Soviets on the 4th of October 1957. But according to a magazine called Air and Space, published by the Smithsonian Institution, Sputnik was second. The first object put into space by the human race was an American manhole cover, and it was all part of a nuclear experiment. Since 1957, about 5,000 satellites have been launched into space. There are different types of satellites: weather, communications, military, scientific, and so on. The working life of your average satellite is usually 10 years or less, so most satellites will orbit the Earth for hundreds or thousands of years as space junk. The satellites in low Earth orbits get slowed down by the atmosphere and burn up as they fall to Earth. Ultimately, these satellites do die with dignity as the atmosphere cremates them on re-entry. But before artificial satellites, way back in the mid-1950s, the world was atom crazy. The nuclear nations were boasting about their newfound strength by letting off a nuke every week. This was the wholesome 1950s way that people had fun before colour television. They exploded nukes above ground for everyone to see. Soon the scientists realised that there was a fine layer of radioactive rubbish being carried by the winds around the Earth. Radioactive debris is not your ideal serving suggestion, so the Americans decided to cover up and let the nukes off underground. Bob Brownlee, an astrophysicist, was put in charge of the nuclear experiment. Project Thunderwell, as it was later called, was a really good name. Brownlee had to work out how to restrain the tremendous power of an underground nuclear explosion. Being responsible for a nuclear explosion is like playing with fire. And there is one word that you never want to hear someone say, and that's oops. His team drilled a hole about 160 metres deep. Then they carefully lowered a small nuclear device to the bottom. It was equivalent to only a few tons of TNT. The team sealed the hole with a manhole cover. It was about 10 centimetres thick and weighed a few hundred kilograms. They started the high-speed cameras and lit the wick on the nuke. The high-speed cameras caught the manhole cover as it began its, until now, secret